Hi, 3rd and 4th grade. We're back, still learning about getting your personal power and how to use it. And we are focused still on getting to know you, because that takes a long time to really get to know yourself. And we're still talking about feelings today. Feelings, right? That's okay, because some people are, well, a lot of people are uncomfortable about talking about feelings because we all want to seem like we are perfect, right? I'm perfect, you're perfect, I don't have any bad feelings, I'm not gonna make any mistakes, I'm not doing anything wrong. But that's not true, right? So let's just accept feelings are okay, and today we're gonna talk about them. And it's just you and me watching this video. So I'm not even there with you. So whatever you say or whatever you're thinking, I don't know, nobody else knows. So give yourself this treat and just think and talk about your feelings, because today this is it, all right? We're gonna do this. So we're still using this book, Sticking Up for Yourself, right? Okay, so let me turn the page. Okay, we're talking about feelings. There are no right or wrong feelings, right? We said that. So something to know about yourself is your dreams, right? Your future dreams. These are goals that guide you through your day, through your week, through your year, through your life, okay? And a goal can be anything. It can be the type of person you want to be, the thing you want to do, the thing you want to change, okay? Think about the people that inspire you and the choices they made to get to be why they are inspiring to you. Why the person, what about that person is something you want to be like, okay? And it'll guide your decisions. So think about it like a maze, right? You've done those paper mazes and you start here and you're supposed to get up here to the treasure box or something, right? Or help the pirates find the treasure, right? And you know what your goal is. So then you have to make a lot of little choices to get to it, right? So you go up and then you hit a wall and then you decide, well, I should really go left or I should go back a little bit and then go right. And that's how goals and dreams help you in your life, is that they tell you where you really want to end up. And then every day and every minute of that day and every week, month, year, you are working yourself towards that. And that is guiding all of your choices. And it really makes it a lot easier. Okay, because if you know you want to get there, you're never going to make that choice that leads you there. Okay, and if you do, you just back it up a little bit and start working back there. So there are two types of future dreams. There is the near future, the dreams that you have for today, right, for tomorrow, and then there's the far future dreams, and those are the maybe a little bigger, right? What you want to be when you grow up, who you want to be, where you want to live, what type of life you want to have, type of person you want to be. And the near future ones are more like that you want to be able to go to your friend's house, so you're going to do your homework this morning, you know, that kind of stuff. All right, so these are some examples of some near future ones. To make friends at school with kids you respect, to compliment at least one person every day, to be healthy and fit. Think about the choices you would have to make today, right, if you wanted to be healthy and fit. To learn how much I can about photography. If you wanted to learn something about photography today, you would spend some time today going on to Google, right, finding some articles about photography. And then here are some far future ones. To become a professional basketball player, right? Who's thought about that? To become a dancer, to become a scientist, to someday have children of my own, to get a job where I can work with animals, to help make the world a better place. Did any of these feel connecting to you, to your dreams, okay? These are just a few. So after you watch this video, or you can pause it, okay, I want you to take a moment and write your dreams for the far future. What are your personal goals for your education, for your career, the type of person you want to be, the things you want to achieve? This is hard to think that far in the future, but I want you to try. It's just a list, okay? And no one says you have to do any of those things, okay? But it's interesting how just taking the time to do that today is really going to help you through your whole life, I promise, all right? If you sit down today and write this list out, you are going to remember it. And I'll give you an example because you probably think I'm nuts. But when I was in 3rd grade, I was driving around with my mom and I saw an empty lot. And where I grew up in Arizona, there were a lot of empty lots. And I thought to myself, someone should put a playground there. Okay? Now, why is that a big deal? Well, when I went to college and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, I ended up going to school to be what's called a landscape architect. And landscape means land outside, and I'm sure you guys know that architect means to build things. So I learned how to build things outside, how to design playgrounds and parks. And so I think about that moment back in 3rd grade all the time, about how a part of me knew back then that I was already thinking and I already cared about public spaces, land spaces, okay? And that might not be your goal, but my point is that today you might go practice your basketball hoops or your shots or your foul shot or your dribbling or whatever because you want to end up being on a college basketball team or a professional basketball team, okay? That's how it works. It's all connected. It's all part of who you are. All right. So you've done that now, right? You've thought about your future dreams. And now I want you to think about your needs and your wants, okay? There are 7 basic needs that all people have, that we all have, and it's okay. So number 1 is the need for relationships with other people. Okay, so from the moment we were born, we need to care about other people. We need them to care about us. We need to feel absolutely, positively sure that we're important and wanted. And we want to feel special in the relationships that we have. Okay, number 2, the need for touching and holding. Okay, so ew, gross, touching, holding. No, I don't mean like kissing scenes in a movie. I mean like holding your friend's hand or getting a hug from a parent or snuggling at night with a parent or even just sitting next to a friend, right, feels different than sitting across from them at lunch. It feels much more special to sit next to them. Okay, so I want you to take a second and think about someone that it feels good for you to hug, right? Who is that person that when you hug them, it feels really good? And if that person is in your house, take some time today to get a hug from them. Okay, number 3. The need to belong and feel one with others, okay? So the need to belong is really important. It's something that makes you want to join a team or a club or be in a group of friends. What happens is that when you know that other people feel the same as you do or have the same interests as you do, it validates how you feel and it makes you feel stronger and it makes you feel like you belong, and that is a natural feeling. So for example, Thomas wants to grow up to be just like his dad. Rosa wants to grow up to be just like her mother. Josh looks up to his older brother. Kelly hopes that someday she'll be as smart as her teacher. And Will can't stop talking about his hero, a baseball player. So those are all different examples of wanting to be like somebody or be like a team and wanting to be a part of it. So you can pause it right now, or at the end of this, I want you to add, we're doing a lot of writing today, I want you to write about 3 people you look up to. At least 2. See if you can make it to 2, okay? And it can be anybody. And then think about why you look up to them, okay? What's the most you want to be like them? And then try to see what their goals might have been. Okay, number 4, the need to be different and separate. And you're thinking, wait, you just told me that we want to belong. Why would I want to feel different? Because even in your own team, you want to feel unique and valuable and seen for your special talents, right? So you want to know that there's no one else in the whole world like you, but at the same time, you want to feel like you can connect with people. Another example would be like on, let's say, on your soccer team, right? You want to win the game for the team, and you maybe take the ball from the other team and send it down to the goal and someone makes a goal. You want to be validated for that person who rescued the ball, right? And so you're standing out from the whole team. You're part of the team, but you're still unique and valuable because you played a role in it. So again, with your writing, think about 3 ways you are different from the people in your family. This is really cool. 3 ways you're different from other people in your family. And then write about 3 ways you are different from your friends, okay? And that's what the book says, because they want you to think about things you can be proud about. But I also want you to take a moment and think about 3 ways that you are alike, like the people in your family, and 3 ways that you are alike with the people that you're friends with, and see if you can find the connections that you have there. Okay, number 5, the need to nurture, okay? So nurture means to take care of, right? So here's a good example. Alicia waits for her dad to take a nap. Then she quietly opens the door and goes outside and starts washing his car, right? She's gonna surprise him. She feels excited. Her dad doesn't know she's washing the car. She thinks about what will happen when her dad wakes up. He's gonna come out and see that it's clean and shiny, and she knows that he's gonna be excited and thank her, and that's gonna make her feel really happy that she knows he feels happy. And the whole time she's working on the car, she's thinking about how it's gonna make him feel and how good she feels inside, okay? So that's a good example of a near goal, because she set the goal to make her dad happy and surprise him. And so while she's doing that, she's working on the car, right? That's steering her decisions. Okay. Number 6, the need to feel worthwhile, valued, and admired. So this is, we've talked about this. So have you ever asked your mom or dad or others to watch you do something, right? Like play an instrument, dance, or shoot a basket? A lot of basketball references today, right? So I have a 5-year-old, and she's always dancing, and she always wants me to watch. Or when she's on the swing, she wants me to watch, because she wants that validation that she's doing a good job. Because sometimes if no one notices it, it feels like it didn't happen. Okay, so we need to feel recognized and opened and admired. And we build this up as we go, right? It starts when you're little and you're learning to walk, and everyone goes, oh, look, she's doing it. Oh, look, he's doing it. And they get excited. And that motivates you to keep going, right? So you keep taking your steps. You keep learning how to ride your bike. You keep learning to swim. And then when you get into school, someone might tell you, oh, you're a good speller. So then you feel confident about your spelling. All right, so again, on your list of writing, I want you to take a moment and think about 3 talents or abilities that you have, okay? And be honest, and don't say, well, people say I'm a good artist, but I don't really think I'm a good artist, okay? Because I want you to be open to accepting those compliments, especially if you know deep inside that you're really good at something. Okay, last one, the need for power in our relationships and our lives. We need to feel that we have power or control in our relationships with other people. This is not the same as having power over them. We need to feel that we're in charge of our own lives, okay? This helps us feel safe. It helps us feel like that we can make a difference and that we have choices, okay? And that is what we're going to be working on the next video. Okay, so one last thing I want you to write about. Write about 3 things you have power or control over in your home, and write about 3 things you don't have power over. Okay, so there's a lot of little writing assignments in this video. You don't have to do them. I probably shouldn't have said that. But I really recommend it. Take some time today in a journal or a piece of scrap paper or a napkin, or just in your head. Rewind the video if you didn't pause at those moments, and go back and do all these little exercises for you, okay? Because you're worth it, and you mean it, or I mean it. And when we come back next week, we're gonna be talking about claiming your feelings, okay? Owning your feelings for your future dreams and your needs. So I want you to think about your needs and your future dreams, so that when we come back next week, you can think about how you want to claim them, take control, and start using them to make your life better. All right? Okay? All right, enjoy your week, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys soon.